I am equally, if not more so, fascinated by Appalachian poverty than I am extreme wealth.
Me too, me too. I consume extreme wealth content and extreme poverty content. What I'm starting to notice, like, there's nothing in between anymore. It's either you're extremely wealthy or you're struggling bad in America.
And I am half Appalachian myself, and I've spent my entire adult life here, but it still never ceases to amaze me. It's my opinion that Appalachian culture is incredibly unique in some good ways, but also in some incredibly stifling ways. If you don't mind hills in every single direction, then the topography can be incredibly beautiful. It has been my experience that no one ever leaves the hills of Appalachia, and if they do, it's not for very long at all.
How is this different from a lot of African countries? America's now a third world country, guys. I don't know what I need to say on this channel to a lot of you guys, especially immigrants that actually come from what is considered a third world country. There's no difference between your village and this anymore. Whatever you ran away from in Africa, whatever you ran away from in the Caribbean, South America, wherever you came from, seeking a better life in the United States, because that's most of you that watch my content. You're RNs, healthcare workers. You came to the United States with a dream, this big dream. I know so many West Africans that came to America 20 years ago, 15 years ago, 10 years ago with the big dream. Oh, American dream, American dream. Is this it? People are struggling, guys. Don't be playing yourself.
The United States is f***ing ugly. Sure, we have mountains and beautiful national parks and amber waves of grain, etc., but the majority of Americans, 52% of them, live in places that look like this. Or this. Or this. From Fresno to Newark and everywhere in between, the collective American experience is one of driving for miles and miles down concrete highways past strip malls, shopping centers, and acres of parking lots. These photos could be anywhere in the United States. Is this Illinois? Is this Ohio? Is this Connecticut? Upstate New York? Who's to say? Day after day, year after year, the majority of Americans spend their time driving in their cars down highways that look like this.
The thing about America is that it's a boiling pot. You guys are now like frogs in a boiling pot. And the system is just increasing the heat on that water. But some of you are not awake yet to realize the water temperature has gone from 0 degrees. Now we're like close to boiling point. We're past room temperature, because when the temperature went from 0 to like room temperature, you guys got comfortable. This is what happens to everybody. People get comfortable. They start putting on weight, eating like trash, forgetting that the system is crumbling. You see the same roads every day. There's no basis for comparison. It's not until you go to China, you go to Middle East. Okay, Middle East before the bombing started. You know, places like Qatar. Remember, like, if you just go online. Look at places like Qatar. Look at places like China, how developed they are. Then you compare it to whatever city that you guys are in. That you're calling a first world country. No, it's a village now. It's worse than the village that you came from, especially if you're an immigrant coming from a third world country. It's bad.
But it wasn't always like this, and it didn't have to be this way. Once an idyllic escape from the bustle of the city reserved only for the richest Americans, the suburbs became the symbol of upward mobility and the American dream. And thanks to lobbying, money, good PR, and you guessed it, a hell of a lot of racism, the American suburbs were slowly built into what you see today. Ugly spaces that make cars essential, walking impossible, and everyone miserable.
I've been seeing a lot of TikToks lately about people complaining about how hard it is to live in America and everything's more expensive and it's a third world country with a Gucci belt. And I just want you to know one thing. You are not crazy. That is fact. We rank 25th in the world for economic freedom, 129th in global peace, the land of the 15th freest, 15th, 17th for quality of life, 20th for gender equality, 18th for healthcare. But we spend more than anybody else. We have the lowest life expectancy for men and women of any country with a high GDP. We rank second to last in childcare quality. 29th in work-life balance, no surprises there. Pay attention, because this is a weird one. The scale for this one says that the number one country has the highest rate of poverty. What that means is 54 countries have a lower poverty rate than the richest country in the world. We do, however, rank number one in a few places. We are absolutely killing the game in the cost of college. Number one, baby! Scotland tried, but we do have the highest rate of overdoses. And you can always rest assured that you live in the richest country in the world, except that the richest 10% own 70% of the wealth and the bottom half are fighting over 2.5% of it. What I'm trying to say is if you feel like you're struggling just to survive right now and this seems like a bunch of bullshit, it's because it is a struggle to survive right now and it is a bunch of bullshit.
A lot of you guys are still hustling backwards and I don't understand it. You know, first of all, go subscribe to this channel. Actually, you guys need to go subscribe to this channel. Like, share, comment on this guy's channel. He's putting out some really, really good, insightful content to wake some of you guys up. Because clearly, I'm not doing a good job in waking you guys up and saying, listen, you guys need to stop playing by different rules. You're still using the old rules when the game has changed already. It's like hustling backwards. If you're sick and tired of being sick and tired, you better schedule a call. I'll put a link in the description of this video. I got a cheat code on how you can get out of this jam. As many of you are stuck and you just don't want to admit it. Just let me remind you of something. Pride always comes before the fall. Don't be prideful out here. You need coaching because you are used to operating on the old system, the old economy, but you don't know how to operate in this new game. I got the cheat code. Schedule a call. Let's go.